welcome to My RC Live, where we do all things RC and a little bit of everything in between. Let's go!
What's up, everybody? I'm Tractus Mike.
And I'm Casey Chaos.
For My RC Life, we're out here again today at the airfield, hoping for a little less wind. It wasn't windy when I left the house, so of course we get here, it's a little bit windy, not as bad as yesterday. But enough to where, I don't know if I'm confident enough to fly this thing, or basically I just have to try to flip it to forward flight if I'm gonna wanna fly it tomorrow for the people. So I think we're gonna try it now. So here we go, guys. Osprey V-22. Wow, dude, I can't even go forward right now. I'm full forward, it don't even want to go forward. Fuck it. Forward flight, people! Yeah, forward flight! Forward flight! Okay, something was going on, so I shut her down, dude. She was coming towards the ground.
That went better than I thought it would?
Yeah, better than I thought it would, too. It was losing airspeed, I think, because it wasn't going fast enough in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I did get a little bit of flight out of it. It looks like it's pretty much in one piece. We got one missing landing gear. Casey's got that. But yeah, it's still in one piece. All right, guys. Now that might have looked like a fail, but to me, that is, I mean, it was a fail because it did kind of go down. But that was the first time I ever flipped this thing to forward flight. Now the wind is really blowing hard this way today. As soon as I was flying the plane like this, it was fine. And I turned the plane this way and was coming back into the wind. Now if the wind's blowing 20 mile an hour at you and you're trying to fly this way, that means you got to get up over 20 mile an hour to get wind going across your wing surfaces. So when I turned, the plane wanted to dive because no air was coming across the wing surfaces. But at the end, you'll notice it kind of started to gain a little bit of altitude. I kind of panicked. I should have kept it floored and pulled back, and it probably would have dipped up and kept flying. But I found out today that this is not a windy flyer. This is more of a clear day flyer. But because of how it did come in, only thing we really broke is this one landing gear. They do kind of just stick up in the bottom of the fuselage. As you see here, see like that one just stuck up in there. Oh, it looks like this front one bent a bit. So yeah, that one, oh, it's coming out of its glue spot as well. So we'll have to get that one fixed. And then this one will simply back in, put a little bit more glue around it. Now this plane isn't really meant to do a rolling landing or takeoff. It's made to vertical takeoff and vertical land. So these are just kind of so the plane's off the ground when you're landing and taking off. So they don't really have much of a use. But other than that, nothing broke. Now you'll see this is not an item that is broke. You have access panels on the bottom of these nacelles so you can get to your motor wires and stuff, and they just pop out. But I think I may put just a dab of hot glue on either side of these, and that way if I ever have to access the motor or access the ESCs, I can just cut those little dabs of hot glue on. That way these won't pop out if I have like a little rough landing again. But yeah, that was a positive thing in my mind. So I've had this plane for a while and never have I ever flipped it to forward flight. So that was pretty cool, I think. So let's move on to the next plane. Now last time we tried flying this jet, Casey remembered something that happened. It had a long time for it to come to a stop, and he recommended not landing it on the strip because it's so smooth, your plane rolls a lot farther. He said land it in the grass. So I said, you know what, I forgot, this has an avian ESC. I can put reverse thrust on this if I remember how to do it really quick. And I tried it. So now my reverse thrust is set up on this. So when I come in for a landing, I can flip a switch and it essentially flips the prop in reverse and gives you some type of braking system. So we did that today as well. So let's put this thing in the air. This plane scares me, but let's do it. Oh look, we got some grass coming up through one of our staples.
Oh yeah, there's some on the other end too, I saw it.
Good man, Casey, good man. He's our groundskeeper now. Oh, I thought I had the prop cut on that whole time.
Wait, try reverse real quick.
Okay, good idea.
Works.
Yeah, she works. I'm gonna go with half flap just to make sure we get off the ground quick.
You could hear that echo.
Oh yeah, that thing had some echo to her, didn't it? Okay, we're coming back into the wind now. I need to get her down closer where I can see it. There we go, we're closer to the ground now. V-1200, baby. Oh, I gotta get the landing gear up. Landing gear is definitely down. Did it go up? Yes, it did. Landing gear up, baby. Wow, that thing screams. I don't know if you guys heard Casey, but he said, wow, you could hear that thing echo through the forest. And you definitely could. Wow, that thing's a screamer. Let's back up a little bit more, I think. Just kind of putting it, not going super fast. That was probably a 40, 50 mile an hour pull. It's got a lot of up elevator in it though. Get some down elevator back into it now. There. I think I got enough down elevator into it. It's fast.
She's a going.
So I'm going to already start practicing my landings. I'm going to go way the heck out here, turn it slowly, and then cut the speed right now. And I would put down my landing gear probably. Maybe even put the flaps on. Oh, I still had throttle. I gotta make sure on this plane I gotta be all the way down when it comes to a landing. Flies great, turns so sharp. I mean, it turns sharp, boy. Look at this, look how sharp that thing turns. Okay, zero throttle, heard the beep. Could I land it right now? I think I could. I think I could sit her right down. I know, I was just practicing. I ain't planning on coming down that time, but probably pretty soon. Man, that sucker cruises. Okay, I'm gonna go down one more time and then I'm gonna maybe attempt a landing. Landing is where I don't shine with this plane so far. I mean, it's landed every time, but I've tipped it over or whatever. God, look how sharp that sucker turns. Okay, go way out here. Turn it wide. Flaps down. Okay, flaps down, 0 throttle. Okay, landing gear down, yes. Now you need to be telling me, yes, your landing gear's down.
Yep, it's down.
Okay, thank you, son. Oh yeah, I'm coming nice and slow. Ooh, little rough, but hey, she's down, she's down. Ooh.
Looks like the wing got hit, but I don't think any damage to it.
No, every time I come in, I biff a wing usually. Okay, she's in one piece. Ooh, she's rumbling and grumbling down there. All right, guys, V-1200, one piece. I almost wonder if I landed it with no flaps, if it might, because when I run it with the flaps, it seems to want to dance around a little bit when I come in for the, and I didn't hit reverse thrust either. But everything good, sweet. I love this plane. She's all together. Man, that thing sure screened when it took it. And this thing, I forget, this thing veers hard left because the motor has so much torque on that 6S. It veers hard left. So you gotta give it some right, or just know that you can get it up above the trees before too long. All right, good flight on this sucker. All right. Okay, throttle cut is on. I'll have you carry that. Because this thing is a pig. It's big, it's heavy.
But it is fast.
It is so fast. Dude, it's so fast. I love the retracts. Flip the retracts for everybody, Case. Oh yeah. Next, T-28 Trojan. I haven't flown this in a while. We're gonna put it up in the air today to make sure it flies. Okay, here we go. T-28 Trojan, the old frickin' smash 'em, crash 'em warbird that I got here. Right up, baby. She's got no issues. Oh shoot, no safe on. I didn't have the safe on. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, I had a good takeoff for no safe. Watch out. We've got tons of up elevator. Good flying bird, good flying bird. I got the safe programmed on this one to turn very sharp. Nice sharp safe, ain't it? Let's get a low pass here. Oh, hi there, Trojan. She says hello back with a wag of the wing there. A little more up elevator. Took a little too much out of it. Woo, that wind is something else, boy. It's making that plane just dance around. Ooh, I just flipped something with the... I clicked on something. I don't know what the fuck I clicked, but I clicked something. I don't know if it was my rates or what. Now I got my slower, safe rates on, so don't let me go so steep. Let's back up a bit. Yeah, I could definitely touch down if I wanted to. It sure did, didn't it? Yeah, I could have landed it really nice. See, now that's when you would kind of want to use a little rudder. We don't use much rudder usually. Some pilots do. We're kind of beginners, so we don't use too much rudder. But yes, that would have been a time for rudder. Well, we're already on 5 minutes on that one. Beautiful! A
little bumpy, but...
So we try for another one. You want to fly this?
No.
You wimp. And veer hard this way. Ooh, that baby was coming down fast. Okay, no throttle. Oh, too bad.
Yeah, that was better. The original one wasn't bad at all.
Oh man, taxi's so nice on this new geotextile runway. You guys don't even know. If you want a nice place to come fly your planes on a real nice geotextile runway, come get a hold of CAMS, C-A-M-S, on the website, or get a hold of me on the internet here, and I can let you know how to join up to the club here. It's nice having a runway like this versus a grass field. Now we all got by on a grass field for a long time. I mean, they've been flying out here since the 50s or 60s on a grass field. But you know, the runway is where it's at. I'll give you an example. Watch how little throttle I give this, and it's already rolling. Now let's go ahead and put this out on the grass. Okay, we're out on the grass now. I will move it to the same. I'll just activate that motor. You don't even want to move. See how much more effort it takes? And then the plane's all bopping around and stuff, and you know, the geotextile runway is a very nice addition to our field for sure. So I hope to see you guys out here tomorrow. I'm Traxxas Mike.
I'm Casey Chaos.
From My RC Life, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.
Thanks for watching another episode of My RC Life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.